What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So the divisional round is all wrapped up. First, let's talk about the Packers and the Rams. You know what, man? This with that number one defense in company at Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers acted like they were just another team, like it was no problem. Aaron Rodgers is a bad dude. Man had almost 300 yards, had 2 touchdowns. Not only that, but the Packers' O-line was insane against that defense, against that front seven, against Aaron Donald. Like, they didn't sack Rodgers one time. And even Aaron Jones had almost 100 yards rushing. Pretty much 100 yards rushing and a touchdown. It's like the Packers offensively had no problem going down the field. And the Rams offense couldn't catch up. And that one being 32-18, I was almost perfect with my prediction. I think it was like 31-21 or 30-20 or something. I was almost pinpoint with the Packers one. Just Aaron Rodgers is just that good this year. Aaron Rodgers put in work. But, I mean, they moving on. They hosting the NFC Championship game. You know, that was expected. So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers can win it all this year. You got to put some respect on that man's name. But going to the next game. The Bills and the Ravens. That game was defensive the whole entire game. It was 3-3 halftime. The Ravens missed like 2-3 field goals. The Bills had their moments. The Bills' run game was nowhere to be found, but the Ravens' run game was not effective. I think the Ravens' leading rusher was Edwards, who had like 40 yards rushing. The Ravens' number 2 rushing offense could not run the ball. Like, that's crazy. Ravens couldn't run the ball on that Bills defense, and the Bills defense stepped up. Leslie Frazier, I believe, is the defensive coordinator for the Bills. I mean, man, shut Ravens down. They didn't let Lamar Jackson do whatever he wanted. I heard he's getting an interview for the Texans head coaching job. I read that somewhere on ESPN, but we'll save all that for another day. But the Bills, I mean, the Ravens had their moment, their opportunity when he threw that pick 6 at like the goal line. You know, and that pick 6, that was the game. That made it 17-3. Lamar Jackson got hurt, and then everything went south after that. So, like, the Bills, man, the Bills are going to the AFC Championship game. That's so odd to me. That's so crazy. Josh Allen's breakout year. They're going to the AFC Championship game. But hey, we got to put some respect on the name. Josh Allen's played great. That defense played good. Yesterday. Like 2 days ago. They stepping up, man. They stepping up big time. So now the Bills in the AFC Championship, Packers in the NFC Championship. They're going back to the Browns and the Chiefs. Or going to the Browns and the Chiefs game. It looked like the Chiefs were going to run away with it. It was 19-3 halftime. Mahomes was doing his thing, you know, really dominating that defense, the Browns' defense. And then the man got hurt. But the Browns were slowly making the comeback. They had that touchdown that was ruled a fumble, which was just so unfortunate. If that would have counted, it probably would have been a whole different game. Browns probably would have won and beat the Chiefs, which would have been an absolute chaotic upset. The Browns going to the AFC Championship game. Like, Browns and Bills. What the hell? That would be the most weirdest AFC Championship game I can imagine. I can't think of any other one weirder than that one. But Chiefs barely held on. I don't know if Mahomes gonna play the next game. That's a big question. We'll have to wait and see if he plays, because if he does play, you best believe Chiefs are gonna beat him. You know, I really think the Chiefs are going to beat them Bills. It's the Chiefs. It's the freaking Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes. You know, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid. You got a lot of weapons on the Chiefs, man. And I can't see them losing at home against the Bills. But Chiefs barely held on, and then the Bucs and the Saints. That was the game I really was looking forward to, and it was close throughout the whole entire game. Even Drew Brees throwing that interception, they were still in the game. But I mean, I don't know if it's Drew Brees' age. I don't know if he just doesn't play well in the playoffs. It could be both, but man threw 3 picks. The last one that he threw, it bounced in the air, so that wasn't really his fault. It was just unfortunate. It bounced in the air, and then it landed in the Bucs. But the first one was, I believe, it was just a bad throw. The second one, it might have been a miscommunication with him and Alvin Kamara, because Alvin Kamara was going down the field. I'm assuming Drew Brees was thinking that Kamara was going to do a curl route, but he didn't. And then the third one was at Jared Cook, and it just bounced in the air. But Drew Brees didn't play well. The Bucs defense is top 10, but Drew Brees didn't play well. Tom Brady didn't make any mistakes. He only had 200 yards passing, but it was a good, safe 200 yards. He didn't throw any interceptions. He got sacked a couple times, I think Brady did. But again, if you make mistakes against Brady, that ain't helping your favor. And you got to be playing perfect. I was saying, if the Saints would have won, Drew Brees had to play well, Kamara had to play well, that defense had to play well. All phases of the Saints had to be on point. They couldn't miss a step. And Drew Brees throwing picks. Kamara had a good game. He had 90 yards or something. That defense did solid, but Leonard Fournette for the Buccaneers, he's low key becoming like a sleeper on that team. It was Ronald Jones who was leading the team in rushing yards, but Fournette, I believe, is like a fresh cat. He didn't run that much this year. He was with the Jaguars for a little bit, then he got cut, and the Buccaneers picked him up, and then he started running a little bit, but he wasn't carrying the ball a lot like Jones was. So Fournette's fresh, and he's a big body. He's like a Derrick Henry almost. He's like 6'2", 6'1", 240, 245. That's a big dude. That's a big dog right there. That's a big back. And he looked fresh. He was catching the ball. He had 80, 90 yards rushing. I think he had over 100 total yards. So Fournette was a low-key underrated in that game, or even in these playoffs, but mainly in this game. They used him a lot. But Buccaneers come out with the win. Now you got the Bills at the Chiefs for the AFC Championship game. If Mahomes is healthy, Chiefs will win. Period. No question about it. I just don't see him. I don't see Chiefs losing. Absolutely not. Not a shot. I'm going to just predict it now. Well, I'll probably wait. I'll wait. But honestly, you got the Bills and the Chiefs, the AFC Championship, and you got the Bucs at the Packers, the NFC Championship. That game is insane. You got arguably the 2 greatest quarterbacks to ever do it going against each other for the NFC Championship. And winner goes to the Super Bowl. Brady and Rodgers battle the 12s. I was hoping we'd get this matchup, even though I got all the respect for Drew Brees. He ain't Aaron Rodgers, and he ain't Tom Brady. So, dang, that's going to be a crazy game. It's going to be crazy. But I'll post my predictions for the next video. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be soon. And, crazy games, Crazy games. Packers dominated. Bills-Ravens was defense all the way. And then one mistake by Lamar Jackson and an injury. Bills got it. Chiefs-Browns. Chiefs were winning. Mahomes got hurt. Browns were going to make a comeback, but Chiefs held on. And Bucs-Saints, it was close the whole game. And then the Bucs slipped away at the end. I'm looking forward to, man. I'm just looking forward to these championship games. It's the Rodgers and Brady one for me. That's the main one that I'm looking at. I have an Aaron Rodgers jersey, so I'm gonna lean towards the Packs in that one. I'm gonna lean towards the Packers. But wow, crazy. I'll make another video with those predictions. And man, it's getting hot. It's getting tight now. 4 teams left. Who's gonna make it to the Super Bowl? We'll have to wait and see. If I look a little tired, it's because I am. I stayed up. I didn't sleep well last night. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. I just made a TikTok. I've had it for a minute, and now I'm posting stuff on it. So I'll put in the description. So go follow my TikTok, man. You know, follow my Instagram if you haven't already, and appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the love, as always. Never take it for granted. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Man, I always do these videos tired, man. I gotta start doing these when I'm fresh. When I'm fresh out here. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll be uploading soon. I have the McGregor and Poirier fight coming up this weekend. That is going to be, personally, one of my favorite videos to make, because I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan. Ever since he came out. Man, that's going to be fun to talk about. But might be tomorrow, might be the next day. I don't know for sure yet. But definitely soon. Definitely this week. Earlier this week. Maybe Wednesday. Wednesday, I'll get another video up. So, yeah, stay tuned, guys. Appreciate the love. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.